The complex is 800 acres in size. We have a number of private partners out here. Gregory Wood Products, which is a high-tech, multi-dimensional lumber company. Pallet One, which makes pallets as well as salvages and reuses the pallet materials that are brought in. Then we have our landfill, which is kind of a multi-dimensional operation in and of itself, in that we create electricity by converting the methane gas into energy that we sell back to the grid. This system is truly self-sustaining. There has been no local tax dollars that have gone into this. All of this has been paid for from the landfill tipping fees.
The EcoComplex, as its name sounds, it is an ecological system, and it's really about applying industrial ecology to waste management. It sprung out of the efforts by North Carolina in the 1990s to reduce its overall waste stream by 40%. It's our jobs as stewards, not only of the people's environment, but of the people's money, is to operate these systems in a way that's economical, that's safe.
The landfill started in 1981. We moved from our old Newton landfill in 1989 to here full-time. We take in approximately 400 to 500 tons of MSW, municipal solid waste a day. Take another 100 tons of construction and demolition debris. What you're seeing behind me is the canola crop that we take and squeeze the oil out of, then bring it over to the biodiesel facility to make biofuel out of for our equipment that's running on the landfill today.
One of the unique features about this whole facility is our ability to grow our own oilseed crops. So we grow sunflower, we grow canola, we take the raw seed and we run it through a press and crush the oil out of it. And then with that oil we make the biodiesel. About 70% of the raw sunflower seed comes out as seed meal. So about 30% is oil, about 70% is this meal. And this is excellent animal feed. So this is a byproduct of the seed crushing. This is what's left over, and it's high in protein, high in fiber, and we can sell this to local farmers for their, for livestock, for pigs, for cattle.
The biodiesel research, development, and production facility that we're standing in right now is the result of a partnership between Catawba County and Appalachian State University. So these two entities came together and for mutual benefit decided to build this facility here. The county for offsetting some of the diesel that it uses in the county operation, in the landfilling operation. And Appalachian State University is interested in research and outreach and education and providing opportunities for students. The building that we're standing in is a LEED certified building, a leadership in energy and environmental design. And there's several things that make a building LEED. The materials that go into it, how it's constructed, the amount of energy that it uses, those kinds of things were all carefully chosen for this building.
In the landfill, we have a collection system of pipes that are underground, and those pipes are connected to wells that are put down in the landfill, and those wells are there for us to collect the methane gas. Part of the system behind me actually puts a slight suction or vacuum on that pipe system, and that's what draws the methane gas out of the landfill and pushes it into these engines. Each one of those engines behind me generates approximately $2,000 worth of revenue every day that it's running. So it's very important to us to keep those engines operating and maintain the gas system and the well collection system out in the landfill.
We receive garbage and waste from the entire county, Catawba County, about 150,000 people. It's approximately 500 tons per day of waste that comes here in trucks. Waste comes into the landfill. Methane is generated. Methane is burned in internal combustion engines. The engines turn a generator, create electricity. The electricity goes to the electrical grid, and the waste heat is what we use here as a co-product. So we use the waste heat here for heating the building and for powering or heating our biodiesel process.
Making use of this wasteland, over 100 acres of biocrop are grown at the EcoComplex and converted to biofuel. This is used by the county fleet, saving further costs to the citizen.
There's so many reasons it's a great research environment. I think first and foremost it's hands-on. You're really allowed to touch the technology and really see things at the practical level.
I came out here several years ago when it was just a little trailer and they were getting started, and you heard their plans and their vision, and for me, being from a different background than what theirs is, I began to think, is this a little too ambitious? But it's not at all, and they have worked hard to make it happen. You think about it, you're actually taking trash and you're turning it into energy. That's a great thing to do. It couldn't get any better than that.
The exciting thing for me, since really the start of my involvement, has been that this really encompasses it's everything. It's community, it's academics, it's engineering, it's the county, it's civic responsibility. And that's what's really been great to see. And the way that it's been laid out here by the county through their leadership is this model can be picked up and moved to other locations anywhere.
It is an opportunity to put property back on the tax rolls that's already existing in Catawba County in beneficial ways that companies can come in, use waste streams from other people as their feedstock, and to be efficient and compete with other people in ways that have not been done before. Pallet 1 lives off of the wood waste at G&G Lumber. Now somebody will be using the sawdust that's a waste product from both of those entities, whether it's a greenhouse or a kiln of some sort, that sort of thing. And so the concept is just to live in symbiosis with a whole lot of other companies out there.
Our methane to energy collection system here produces enough electricity to power 1,300 homes a year. We are reducing our carbon dioxide emissions by over 100,000 metric tons. We're selling green credits to the California market. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes an interest and a willingness to have partnerships, both with the elected and the appointed staff, but also with the universities and with the private sector. I think if an organization has got elected leadership vision and a willingness to be creative and innovative and a willingness to allow staff to be creative, then an EcoComplex can be done in any city or county.
What we are doing here at the EcoComplex is taking one man's trash and creating treasure for another person.